Hello, Oregon Trail Association. It is Matt Biesick again, your Executive Director, with a mid-December update. This one should be very short as we are nearing the break and hopefully some much-needed rest before we get into the new year. First, I wanted to just circle back on the P3 citizenship waiver that we have with the Department of Education. This time of year just seems like it's tough to book a meeting, so I don't imagine we're actually going to schedule a meeting with Gabby Watts and the Department of Ed around implementation of the citizenship waiver. But what I wanted to do is at least give you all a copy of the signed agreement so you can look at it and look at details and think up of questions to send my way. So I'm attaching that into the email, but more information still to come. But theoretically, you can serve these students right now. If you have questions of what that looks like specifically with your program, let me know. But I am attaching a copy of the agreement so you can at least read over the specifics. Next, I want to just circle back and just remind folks again of the study abroad opportunities that our students can apply to right now. If you are a high school student that's looking to do one of these summer abroad programs through CIEE, the link is on our website. You have until January 24th to submit an application to be considered for these scholarships offered through their Global Navigator Fund. Again, students who complete that process, and you do need to pay the $25 application fee on the student end, but students who are selected to be recipients of those scholarships and go abroad will be included in our drawing for funds to get the flights compensated for by OTA. So we are able to support some of the flights which are not included in the scholarships that CIEE offers, but you have until January 24th to complete that process. I can monitor student statuses as far as what they've completed so far, as long as they used our referral code on the website. So if you have questions about a specific student, please let me know, and I can give you feedback on their current status of completing that application. If you're a college student, there's two kind of separate opportunities. The one is through the COE Keith Sharon program, where students get to spend a couple weeks in the Netherlands. Each year, COE selects around like 12 to 14 students who get to go on this opportunity. So if an Oregon student is selected to attend, OTA will cover all the costs associated with that program. Again, we're not paying the upfront kind of application fee. That is reimbursed if students are not selected to go. But if you decide to go, OTA will cover the program fee as well as kind of any extra flight costs that are associated with that as an incentive to go. The deadline for that is January 16th. So complete that application through the COE website by January 16th to be considered for that opportunity. And finally, we do have an application process now for students who are pursuing other study abroad programs that are college students. So whether that is through your own institution, through another third party, through one of the CIEE programs, if you have a student who's looking to study abroad, we do have a scholarship fund available. So every 3 months, the next deadline is actually January 31st. Every 3 months, we're going to have students submit a checklist that just works with their TRIO advisor to show that, confirm that they are approved or enrolled to attend a study abroad program. And all those students who complete our application are going to basically be put in a lottery. So all the students who are pursuing a study abroad program will be selected through a random process, and we'll have $1,500 scholarships that'll go directly to the student to help offset some of the costs associated with those programs. So with all of these study abroad opportunities, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I can kind of walk you through some of the specifics that relate to the students you work with. For the OTA Last Mile scholarships, we now have the application open for spring of 24. I know it feels early, but you have until February 23rd for students to complete that process again to get awarded funds before the beginning of spring term. So we've already sent out notifications to students awarded and not awarded for the winter application. If your student was not awarded, they're encouraged to apply again. So you have until February 23rd to complete that application process to be considered for spring 24 funding. Once again, I just wanted to do a quick reminder that if any TRIO professionals are planning on going to Washington, D.C. for the COE Policy Seminar taking place March 18th through the 20th. Please just let me know so I can keep a comprehensive list going of all of our staff who's going from Oregon. That way we can coordinate on those legislative days, and we'll be going to speak to our legislators and kind of assign roles and just coordinate with those folks ahead of time. So you're not just going to D.C. being kind of uncertain and blind about what that process is going to look like. Finally, I want to just do one more reminder around the Portland Trailblazer tickets. OTA is still on the approved list of nonprofits. You can get access to some free tickets. I do not have some complex form system to complete this year. Instead, what I'm asking folks to do is that if you or any students you work with have an interest in going to a Blazer game, the process is they're going to email me, and in that email they're going to indicate the game that they would like to attend, right? They look at the entire home schedule for the Blazers, identify a game they would like to attend, and when you send me an email, you indicate the date of that game. You give me your name, how many tickets you're wanting. Again, we can ask for up to 50 tickets per home game, so there's quite a big amount that I can ask for. So if somebody wants to bring their whole family or just one other friend, you can ask for any range of tickets and then give me the cell phone number of the person asking for it. What I then do is just save that request, and if I am offered tickets for that requested game, I put in the ask. Those are transferred to myself, and then I can retransfer all those tickets to the individuals who asked for that. So if you have any particular questions around how this works, let me know. Often the ticket transfer only happens a handful of days before the game, so that sometimes makes folks nervous, but this has proven so far to be a pretty simplified way to get folks who are wanting to take advantage of that an opportunity to go to a game. And with that, I don't have any other updates. There'll be much more to come once we get into January, so I hope everyone enjoys the final couple weeks here of the year, get some much needed rest, spend some time with family and loved ones, and I will see you all next year. Take care.